If someone put a gun to my trading account and said, you have 6 months to make this work or you're done forever, I would absolutely not do what you're doing right now. I wouldn't open 15 tabs of indicators. I wouldn't join another Discord. I wouldn't buy another course. I'd do 3 things. And 2 of them are going to sound completely backwards from everything you've been told about trading. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what I'd cut, what I'd double down on, and why most traders who have 6 months of savings left burn through it doing the opposite of what actually works. Let's get into it. I've been trading for 8 years. Self-taught, no prop firm handed me anything, no rich uncle. I've blown accounts. I've had months where I made more trading than my day job. I've had months where I wanted to quit completely. So when I say if I had 6 months left, this isn't just theory. This is literally the playbook I'd run if I woke up tomorrow and had a hard deadline. 3 things. Let's start with the one thing that's going to make half of you uncomfortable. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't have a knowledge problem. You have a decision problem. If you have 6 months left, the worst thing you can do is add another indicator, another strategy, another smart money concept you saw on TikTok, let's say yesterday. Every new thing you learn in the first month needs 2-3 months of screen time to actually integrate into your decision making under pressure. You don't have that runway anymore. You're not month 1 you, you're 6 months from the end you. So here's what I do instead. I'd sit down and write out every single tool I currently use, every indicator, every confluence factor, every rule, and I'd cut it by 70%. Do not add, subtract. Pick one setup, not your favorite setup, your most proven setup. The one where, if you're honest with yourself, you already know it works when you actually follow the rules. For me, that's the reading volume profile and where institutional orders are likely sitting. Not because it's magic, but because I've run it enough times to know exactly what it looks like when it fails versus when it's valid. Here's why this is controversial. The trading education industry survives by selling you the next thing. New strategy, new indicator, new secret. But every profitable trader I have ever talked to, every single one, trades fewer things, not more, than the traders who are still struggling. If you have 6 months, you don't have time to be a generalist. You have time to become dangerous at only one thing. This is the one that sounds insane. You have 6 months left. Shouldn't you be sizing up to make it count? No. And this is where most people torch their last month of runway. When you feel time pressure, your brain does something predictable. It starts treating every trade like it has to be the one. That's not a strategy. That's desperation wearing a trading account. Here's what I'd actually do. Cut my position size to half of what feels comfortable, maybe even a third. Why? Because with 6 months left, your real enemy isn't lack of profit. It's one bad emotional decision wiping out 3 months of disciplined work. Small size means a loss doesn't hijack your psychology for the next 10 trades. You stay in the process instead of trying to win it back. Think about it like this. If you have 6 months and you're sized so big that one red week makes you spiral, you don't actually have 6 months. You have however many days until your first emotional blow up. Smaller size buys you something more valuable than a bigger win. It buys you more attempts. And with a proven setup, attempts are what turn probability into profit, not any single trade. The traders who make it aren't the ones who bet big and got lucky in month 2. They're the ones who were still in the game, calm and executing clean in month 5 because they never let one trade have the power to end them. This one is going to trigger some of you because everyone tells you to backtest more before going live. And normally that's right. But you don't have normally time. You have only 6 months. Here's the problem with endless backtesting. It feels productive, but it's often just a comfortable way to avoid the thing that actually teaches you. Trading with money that's real enough to trigger real psychology. Demo trading and backtesting can't replicate what happens in your body when a real trade goes against you. That reaction, the urge to move your stop, the urge to close early, or the urge to revenge trade, that's the actual skill you need to train. You can't train it on historical data. So here's what I do. After I validated my one setup has statistical edge, I'm not saying skip the month. I'd go live with a small real account, small enough that losing it stings a little but doesn't wreck me. Then I'd forward test it in real market conditions, in real time with real emotions on the line. Every week becomes actual data about how I execute under real pressure, not just theoretical pressure. That's the gap between traders who know a strategy and traders who can actually run it when it matters. 6 months of real forward testing with a small size will teach you more than 2 years of backtesting ever will. Because the market doesn't care what you know. It cares what you do when your heart rate goes up. So if I had 6 months left, that's it. 3 things. 1, I subtract, I do not add. 1 proven setup, not 15 half-learned ones. 2, I cut my size because survival buys more attempts, and attempts are what edge needs to work. 3, I stop hiding in backtests and forward test small, real money, real emotions, because that's the only environment that actually trains the skill that matters. None of this is exciting. None of this is a secret indicator, but if you actually had 6 months on the clock, this is the boring, unsexy plan that gives you the best shot of actually making it. If this hit different, it's probably because some part of you knows you've been doing the opposite of at least one of these. Drop a comment. Which one of these 3 would be hardest for you to actually do? I read every single one of them. If you want the exact setup I use for reading institutional order flow, the one thing I pick in point 1, that's what my volume profile series is for. You can go watch it. Subscribe if you want more of this. No fluff, just what actually works. See you in the next video.